Hello and welcome back to Deus Machina Demonbane. And so, the energy of the trapezahedrons, you're absorbing it! This is impossible! How can a mere human do such a thing? Those desperate cries and loving prayers. I can do it, because I am human! Reach not the gods of heaven. Al! Kuru! Stand by my side. With you I can do anything. Of course! But a man and woman whose hearts are one. The universe of the evil gods is no longer pouring from Demonbane's trapezahedron. Now there is only light, gentle beyond measure. The light envelops the world, winding itself around Libeligis's trapezahedron. The trapezahedrons are joining together. Once joined, the shining trapezahedron that is formed is far larger than Demonbane, and as though moving a part of its own body, Demonbane spins the enormous blade with ease. It comes to rest, standing vertically like a holy tree connecting heaven and earth. I don't know this. Al is standing there beside me. We nod to each other and join our hands. From the sky glowing with hope, with desperate cries in our hearts, we separate our hands, then cross our arms diagonally away from each other. Next, we bring our arms straight across, crossing them in front of each other's chest. We open the path to tomorrow! We then bring our hands together again, seeking each other's warmth. I don't know this! I don't know this ending! The path travelled by our hands shines brilliantly in the air. The pattern is transferred into our trapezahedron, from which it expands as a magic field surrounding Demonbane. Its shape is a pentagram. The Elder Sign. Absurd. Impossible. This is the Klein bottle I created. They should be powerless to interfere. It can't be. The power overflowing from the shining trapezahedron is greater and more violent than ever before, and even Demonbane is unable to withstand its might. Our Deus Machina dissolving gradually into the light. For some reason, though, I feel no fear. This power will shatter the endless despair, and its glow is ever so kind. This is not the power that destroys, but the power that gives life. This is not the power that rejects and denies, but the love that accepts and creates, and it is as though we are being reborn in these flames. Thou art the innocent wings! Demonbane! And Demonbane becomes light. Master! Throwing up several layers of magical shielding, Etheldra tries desperately to protect Libeligis and Master Therion from the flood of light, but her barrier is meaningless, utterly incapable of halting the light's passage. It is melting. Everything is melting. For the most powerful Deus Machina and the manifestation of human evil, peace is coming at last. I won't let you, my master! I won't let you destroy my master! Even so, Etheldra resists, with tears pouring down her face. Master Therion, however, merely stares at the light in awe. Humans. All power drains from Libeligis. Its eyes lose their glow as it sinks quietly into slumber. Master! Enough. You have done well, Etheldria. But, Master! Think about it, Etheldria. Even if we had carved despair into Demonbane and been released, this universe would still be naught but a sea of despair and ending. So perhaps vanishing into this gentle light will bring salvation. The blinding light washes over the young man. Beyond its glare, he thinks he sees the face of someone beloved. Yet before he knows who it is, the world is subsumed in light. Master! And the woman of chaos too. Can it be that you were the same? If so, then I was myself trapped in an enormous wheel of fortune, and is unable to resist. The play was wild and grand, yet the curtain falls quietly with no one knowing. Now it is time for the conclusion. There are two ends here. There is the end of the tragic beast who could live only by becoming fear itself, and there is the end of the kind young man whom everyone has watched over until now. Let us begin with the beast. The deep, the abyss, the endless, limitless sea of stars. The young man looks up, staring forever at the softly twinkling river of heaven. For eternities upon eternities, he's lived in fear of the other, lurking behind this infinite sky. Yet now his fear is gone. Is he alive? Is he dead? He does not know. But the answer does not interest him in the least. All that matters is the terror that has always imprisoned him is gone. And to him, that is everything. He needs no more than that simple truth. So he drifts in silence, gazing in awe at the stars. There is no meaning to this. There is nothing else for him to do. Moreover, he does not even desire meaning. Just being like this is so very comforting. How beautiful. The words fall from his lips unbidden. For the first time in his life, he feels that the world is beautiful. This emotion is so very natural, and yet it comes so very late. At long last he has the right to feel it, and staring dreamily at the world, he suddenly has a thought. What will happen to him now? Will he continue to stare at the stars like this forever? Will the next eternity begin? So be it, he thinks. There is no longer anything to terrify him. This peace will last until time, the world, and his soul fade away. Why refuse it? Forever and ever he will drift through space. He will himself become a star, and he will sail the heavens alone, shining with the majesty of solitude. No, he will not be alone. A girl's clear voice enfolds the young man in its loving embrace, and in this universe where he was all alone, now she exists too. The young man's golden eyes stare into the girl's onyx eyes, and he speaks her name. Ah, Etheldria. So you've come too. The girl called Etheldria smiles at the young man, and with tears in her eyes, she nevertheless speaks ever so gently, so as not to wound him. Yes, master. I could never leave you alone. The youth looks at her curiously, but soon remembers that she has always been right by his side, and he finally realizes that his eternal prison contained more than just despair. The young man returns the girl's smile. His expression is truly at peace, without a hint of madness, and for the first time in his life, he smiles from the bottom of his heart. His smile is so very natural, and yet it comes so very late, and he speaks to the girl. Indeed, it is a little too cold to be alone. Will you stay by my side, Etheldria? Yes. The girl nods, and finally the tears fall from her eyes, her tears glittering in the starlight as she leaps into the young man's arms. They embrace fiercely that they might protect each other, and never again be separated. Forever. Let us watch over this world. Forever. Without destroying anything, without harming anyone. Let us spend eternity smiling and longing at the lives struggling to live. For that alone. Yes, Etheldria, for that alone is the salvation that has been granted to us. And at the end of endless despair, the young man has at last found love. The expression of life is so very natural, and yet so very late. And the others, as for Deusukuru and Al, the deep, the abyss, the endless, limitless sea of stars, Al and I sit side by side, gazing at the softly twinkling river of heaven. How beautiful. Yes, it truly is. Of course it is. The world has kept living, no matter the evil defiling it. Of course it's beautiful. Our words are light, without meaning. Though they have no meaning, it makes me happy to confirm the obvious. It's not like I'm looking for the meaning anyway. After our battle, Demonbane was ejected into this universe. With its damage severe and power exhausted, Demonbane is completely silent. Demonbane, you've finally fulfilled your purpose. You've done well to follow such a crazy master without a single complaint. Good work, Demonbane. Alright, so what about us? First of all, I've got no idea where we are. We're completely dead in the water. So, am I just going to sit here, wait to die? No. I get the feeling that I'll never die like this. It seems I've surpassed such mundane concepts. So I'll drift through the sea of stars like this forever? Fine by me. I mean, I never thought I'd be able to go back home. I was prepared for this a long time ago. And besides... I rub Al's head roughly. What are you doing to my head? I managed to keep from laughing as Al raises her voice in protest. Well, you know, just felt like giving you a pat on the head. Don't treat me like a child. You're far younger than me, both chronologically and mentally. Don't get all embarrassed. I've never treated you as a child. It's a good thing, too, otherwise that would have been such fun. What are you talking about? The deed. The horizontal mamba? Oh, man, it was awesome. I mean, how can I treat you like a child after that, right? Al turns bright red and looks away. She's so cute like this. I guess she really likes having her head rubbed, since she's not stopping me even while sulking. I chuckle mischievously, then silently add, and because we made love, I was able to resist Nahalatep's temptations, Al. Yeah, I have her at my side. What more could I possibly want? This is enough. I'm so happy I feel like I should be paying for it. I stop rubbing Al's head and pull her into my arms. She's surprised at first, but soon leans into my chest. We sit quietly for a while, just holding each other. Kuru, you... Al breaks the silence, her voice soft. I already know what she's going to say. Our hearts are joined after all. She's still worrying about silly shit. So before she can continue, I answer. I'm fine. Kuru, I'm fine just like this. We get to spend eternity together. What's there to be afraid of? After all, Al, I love you. Al responds with a truly happy smile. Thank you. For some reason, she thanks me. Finding this amusing, I suddenly laugh. What's so funny? It's nothing. Now then, I'm pretty worn out this time. My body's finally begging me to let it rest. And I find myself suddenly assailed by a powerful urge to sleep. My eyelids are like lead. I'm just gonna take a nap here. Go ahead and sleep if you're tired, Al. It's not like we're short on time. Yeah, I think I'll watch you sleep first. And where's the fun in that? I get to see you sound asleep, completely vulnerable. Why wouldn't I be happy? You just want to laugh at my stupid face. Better not say anything uncouth in your sleep. Well, whatever. Night. With Al watching over me, I sink into sleep, and knowing that her deep green eyes are gazing at me fills my heart with contentment. Thinking happily about Al being at my side when I awaken, my mind fades to black. Al smiles softly as she gazes upon Kuru's sleeping face, his expression content. Indeed, with this man by her side, even eternity will be a trial easily overcome. The mere presence of her beloved fills her soul, and after 1,000 years of endless battle, to spend eternity in such peace would be the greatest blessing, Al's promised land. They can embrace like this forever, and there could be no greater happiness. Such is the intensity of Al's love for Diaju Kuru. She asks herself, therefore, is this truly right? This man lives each day to its fullest, blooming under the light of the sun. Is it right to force him to share her blessings for eternity? After all, should humans not live in their world? Al asks herself, is this truly right? To trap Kuru in this paradise unending? Can such a thing be allowed? And Al decides that... Ooh, decision. So, I'm assuming that means she has the power to send him back to Earth, or she can let him remain here with her forever. Ooh. Interesting choice. And no, this is actually an interesting one. I think, based on what we know of the characters, she'd do that. So I'm going to do that because I think it's in character for her. And I think that's probably a good point to end this part, actually. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.